Hello, and welcome to Dongate Archives, Heroes of the Storm Hero Spotlight. Today's spotlight will be featuring Jaina Proudmoore, the Archmage. Jaina Proudmoore is classified as a ranged assassin. However, she also feels like a burst mage when in gameplay. Jaina hails from the Warcraft universe and costs 10,000 gold. Note that Jaina is extremely squishy, so avoid direct confrontation with characters such as Diablo, who can dish out tons of CC. Skills. Jaina's passive is called Frostbite. All abilities chill targets, slowing movement speed by 25% and amplifying damage from your abilities by 50%, lasts for 4 seconds. Though the ability damage amplification is extremely useful, your slow is not good enough to be used for an escape or real CC. Jaina's Q is called Frostbolt. Frostbolt has a cost of 30 mana and has a cooldown of 4 seconds. This deals 50 plus 15 per level damage and chills the target. Note that this can hit only one enemy, so don't shoot this through minion waves. Jaina's W is called Blizzard. Blizzard costs 75 mana and has a cooldown of 15 seconds. Blizzard bombards an area with 2 waves, dealing 45 plus 16 per level damage each. Damaged enemies are also chilled. This is extremely useful for picking off enemies or for clearing out minion waves. Jaina's first heroic ability is called Ring of Frost. Ring of Frost costs 70 mana and has a cooldown of 100 seconds. After a short delay, create a Ring of Frost at target location that deals 200 plus 24 damage and roots enemies for 3 seconds. The ring persists for 3 seconds afterwards, chilling enemies who touch it. This is extremely useful during teamfights, but most Jaina players prefer Jaina's second heroic ability over Ring of Frost. Jaina's second heroic ability is called Summon Water Elemental. Summon Water Elemental costs 75 mana and has a cooldown of 80 seconds. Summons a Water Elemental at target area, dealing 65 plus 7 damage upon impact and chilling nearby enemies. The Water Elemental's basic attacks chill enemy units, do 50 plus 6 per level damage, and splash for 25% of the damage. Traits. Jaina has 4 traits, which you can choose from at level 1. Winter's Reach increases the range of Frostbolt by 30%. Lingering Chill increases the duration of chill from 4 seconds to 6 seconds. Deep Chill increases the slow of chill from 25% to 35%, and Conjurer's Pursuit increases mana regeneration by 0.5 per second. Every 3 regeneration globes gathered increases this bonus by 0.25. At level 4, Jaina has 4 abilities to choose from. Frost Shards. Frostbolt will now pierce the first target to hit an additional target behind them. Snowstorm. Increase the radius of Blizzard by 30%. Arcane Intellect. Dealing damage to a chilled target returns mana to Jaina. Basic attacks return 5 mana and abilities return 25. Envenom. Activate to poison an enemy hero, dealing 780 damage over 5 seconds. This is on a 60-second cooldown. At level 7, you also have 4 traits to choose from. Ice Flows doubles the width of Cone of Cold and causes each target hit to reduce the cooldown by 0.5 seconds. Frostbitten increases the damage of Frostbite from 50% to 65%. Frost Armor. Enemy heroes that attack you are chilled. Additionally, every 8 seconds you can block the next basic attack from an enemy hero, reducing its damage by 75%. Ice Lance. The cooldown of Frostbolt is reduced by 2 seconds if it impacts a chilled target. At level 10, as usual, you gain the ability to choose a heroic ability. The 2 heroic abilities here were explained before. Stormfront increases the cast range of Blizzard by 100%. Improved Ice Block. Activate to place yourself in stasis and gain invulnerability for 3 seconds. When this effect expires, nearby enemies are chilled. This is on a 60-second cooldown. Icy Veins. Activate to make your basic abilities cooldowns recharge 3 times as fast as they would, and reduce their mana cost by 50% for 5 seconds. This is on a 60-second cooldown. Sprint. Activate to gain 75% movement speed for 3 seconds. This is also on a 60-second cooldown. Snow Crash. Increase the number of blizzard waves from 2 to 3. Northern Exposure. Enemies damaged by Cone of Cold are also afflicted by Vulnerable, increasing the damage they take by 25% for 2 seconds. Numbing Blast. Cone of Cold also chills targets for 1 second. Ice Barrier. When Jaina does increased damage from Frostbite, she is shielded for 25% of the total damage dealt. This shield lasts for 3 seconds. Cold Snap. The center of the ring also explodes with frost after the first ring expires. Wintermute. Your water elemental will now mimic your Frostbolt, Blizzard, and Cone of Cold abilities for 50% damage. Cast range is increased by 50%. Arcane Power. Activate to increase spell damage by 15% and restore 400 mana over 5 seconds. This skill is on a 60-second cooldown. Bolt of the Storm. Activate to teleport to a nearby location. This is on a 40-second cooldown. At level 1, I like to choose Lingering Chill. Lingering Chill increases the duration of chill from 4 seconds to 6 seconds. This is extremely useful, especially for new Jaina players. If you can't land all of your skills within 4 seconds, choose Lingering Chill. If you can, however, consider choosing something else. At level 4, I like to choose Snowstorm, which increases the radius of Blizzard by 30%. This is also extremely useful and forces enemies to walk across a longer area in order to escape your blizzard. At level 7, I like to choose Frostbitten. Frostbitten increases the damage bonus of Frostbite from 50 to 65%, which greatly increases your ability damage. At level 10, I like to choose Summon Water Elemental. This provides a great amount of utility, and can also continue the fight for you long after you're dead. At level 13, I like to choose Icy Veins. Icy Veins reduces the cooldowns of your basic abilities, making them recharge 3 times as fast and reducing the mana cost. This is extremely useful during a teamfight, allowing you to spam your high damaging abilities. At level 15, I like to choose Numbing Blast. If you can get a Numbing Blast off before Blizzard, you can root enemies for 1 second, forcing them to stay in Blizzard while it rains down 2 waves. If you're confident in your ability to land blizzards, you can choose Snow Crash, which adds an additional wave of Blizzard, to make it 3 waves instead of 2. At level 20, I generally choose Wintermute or Arcane Power. Wintermute allows your water elemental to imitate Frostbolt, Blizzard, and Cone of Cold abilities for 50% damage. This is extremely useful and causes your damage output to be increased. However, Arcane Power can also increase your damage as well. If you're not too good at landing skill shots, I recommend grabbing Wintermute, as you have 2 times the chance of landing a skill shot now, even though one of the skills will be at 50% reduced damage. Arcane Power, however, allows you to regenerate 400 mana over 5 seconds. This is extremely useful, especially when you need extra mana for another ability, and can synergize somewhat well with our first active ability, called Icy Veins. Gameplay. Here, as Sylvanas tries to run away, I try to pick her off with Blizzard. However, Sylvanas dashes, so I use Frostbolt to pick up the kill. Noticing Dazzler is low, I use Cone of Cold to pick up the kill before running off. Here, Sonya tries to engage with me. I open up with Blizzard and use a Frostbolt to hit. Using Cone of Cold and a few auto attacks, I am able to pick up the kill. Here, Titus tries to engage me. However, I open up with the Blizzard and use my Summoning Water Elemental, which picks up the kill. However, I almost die. As Gazbo runs away, I pick him off using Summoning Water Elemental. As my Water Elemental tanks the turrets from my team, be able to pick up Diablo. As our team takes down this turret, I've dropped Blizzard. Blizzard is able to pick off Titus. As Sonya tries to escape, I use my root from Cone of Cold to stop her, picking up the kill for myself. Thanks for tuning in to the Dawn Gate Archives, Heroes of the Storm Hero Spotlight. If you like this video, please sure to like, comment, and subscribe in the bottom. If you have any contradictions to my example build, please feel free to comment, and I will improve this guide as needed. Once again, thank you for watching.